fast. Okay, let's see. So this is the, probably I'm gonna move this so you can see. Okay, I'll do my best, like showing you what we're gonna do. Let me go a little closer. Yeah, I think right there is better. So welcome. If it's the first time that you're watching, just say hi. Just like a little wave like that. It goes a long way when we have small businesses and we want to grow and we want to bring like a lot of joy to others. And the way I do it is through color and through paint. Okay, so we have our traveling tumbler or glass. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you have one of these. I have some, but I really want to have one that is special, that it's painted by me. So we're gonna do that. I'm going to put away a little bit this, and I want to show you like a little bit of the process. I have these acrylic markers that I like so much because I've used them a lot. Of course, this is my favorite color, turquoise, my favorite. It can't, I have to have it. Teal or turquoise. So the great thing about these markers, acrylic markers, is that they have two tips. So one, it's like the tip that you can use to make dots. And then the other one that it's a fine tip like that. So it's really useful when we paint glasses because, normally it tends to be like smaller things that we paint. And then I have my folk art glass paint. So when you see like this in the cup, like that. Hi Sherry, how are you? Where are you visiting us from? Thank you for the happy face. Okay, so if you see these, like the glasses, and it means that it's multi-purpose, or just like that. So it means like glass. So let me know if the first time that you're watching, you are visiting my page where you're watching from. If you like to paint a lot. Right now, we don't need this, so we are going to put this away. Like it's with so much care because it's glass. So the straw is glass. I'm good. I'm from Southeast Texas. Oh, that's great. Welcome here. I always enjoy like all our visitors and then visitors that become our friends. Okay, the first thing that we want to do is that, how's the weather there, by the way, Sherry? Because here it's hot right now in Florida. Okay, I'm going to get some alcohol, some rubbing alcohol. So we are going to clean our glass. First time you popped up on my feed and I love to paint. I'm so happy that happened because I have you here. So, and I'm so happy to know that you love to paint too. So I teach step-by-step painting online and in person. I have an online painting membership, and we paint 2 paintings a month. So much fun. What I'm doing right now is finally we had like a week of storms. Oh no, I don't like that. But I'm so happy that it's over. Then it comes the hurricane season here in Florida, which is not fun. Okay, what I'm gonna do is that I'm going to give a little bit of I'm gonna clean our glass so we get rid of anything that might be like in the surface. Okay, we're gonna clean it. It doesn't matter in the inside because we can wash it later when everything is cured. So have you guys painted on glass before? Or what's your favorite surface to paint on? Now with the paper towel, I'm just going to remove some of the alcohol, and we are getting this glass ready to paint. So we're gonna paint it. And as I was showing you before, if you are just joining us, we are painting something inspired in our super popular flip-flops. So, because I'll do a paint party that it's going to be painter's choice or option. So you are gonna be able to choose from the canvas or paint on this kind of glass, like a traveling glass, for your ice drinks, iced coffee or something like that. So I'm going to put this away. And then I want to show you like different ways in which you can do this. One way is that you can trace out your design on a little piece of paper. So what I'm gonna do, of course, are going to be flip-flops because I wanted to match the theme. I've done colored pencil over etched glass. Oh, I have never tried that. So interesting. Then I run some turpentine over the pencil and it gives us, oh, I never tried that. That sounds so interesting, so much fun. So it's a colored pencil, which would be the etch glass. It's just regular glass or it's some other type of glass. There are some words that or terms that I don't know in English, so I don't know, like a etch glass. Then you run the turpentine over the pencil and it gives us thing. Oh, I would love to try that. Wow, when you can just give us like a little bit of a tip of how to do that. Okay, so number one, you can trace out your anything that you want to paint, and then you're going to place it inside. You're gonna tape it there wherever you want because you're gonna be the designer of your own item. That's amazing because if you give it as a gift, nobody else is gonna have it because you designed it especially. So that's one thing. That's one way. Just tape the pre-traced design. Then you can also use like stencils. So this is like those of cheap like plastic stencils, and they had like a bunch of flowers. So I just cut them in little pieces. So you can also use that and tape it inside. That's another way because what you want is the basic shape. So you have it there. So you can, that's number two. You can use those stencils and tape them there. Or there is another idea that is very interesting. I don't know if you have seen this type of stencils that are just like cardboard. It's not cardboard. Is it cardboard? I don't know, cardstock. And then you remove this little part, and then this is the stencil that you're going to use. But I thought that instead of just throwing this away and just, you know, not using them, wasting them, so instead of using this part, we can use this part. So you are not wasting anything, because you can come, again, put it inside. It's got already the shape. So you can do like a bunch of fish, like flying, not flying, swimming around. You can do something fun. I did the same with this starfish. So these are the pieces that I removed, and instead of throwing them away, I'm going to use them. So you take them there and you can do your starfish. So those are 3 of the ways that I use, that I offer. So your pre-traced designs, your plastic stencils, or the part that you remove from the cardboard stencils that you can use too. So those are the ways. But today, I already have my pre-traced designs because I got them from here. You see? So it's the same flip-flop. I do your tracers, and then inside my painting membership, any tracer, any size that you need, like if you tell me, I need a mini, I need a super mini, I'll do the mini for you. So I'm there to help, to make your life easier, to get things faster. It's regular glass that I've used etching cream, or over like a stencil, or over like a stencil, or over the whole. Then draw heavily or the edge. Okay, can layer. Oh yeah, that makes sense. I'm going to look like really carefully into that. I would love to try that. Thank you, Sherry. Okay, so now we are going to design this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get like some tape, and we are going to tape like these little flip-flop, wherever I want. So we're gonna grab the tape. And now, okay, I'm going to decide, where do I want this? This is a little tricky sometimes to get your hand like inside. So I have it there with my tape. So then I can go around the glass and I can put them like anywhere I want, something like that. So that way when you start turning your glass, you have like a bunch of flip-flops all around. So I'm gonna do that. But I'm going to put this one away, or I can just tape it so you can see what I mean. So you grab your tape. Now, okay, we have one there, and then you decide where you want your other one to be. It's your design, it's your item, so you can design it the way you want. We're gonna paint today only one, so we're gonna paint this one here. For that, I have here my disposable plate where I'm going to be mixing my colors. I don't have too many colors for this, but of course, okay, I do have red. So we're going to create, I wish I had like something like this color, like this fuchsia that I love. This fuchsia is the one that I use for the cherry blossoms that I showed you. So this royal fuchsia, that it's Beautiful. So I wish I had it for the glass paint, but I don't. Okay, I'm going to start mixing these. I want to do like a pink, probably pink. We're gonna do like lime, green, and some turquoise or teal. Okay, so I'm here watching. I'm sorry if I haven't said hi to somebody that said hi. Let me know if you are there so we can just chat a little, or just say hi so I know that you're there. We're going to get this red in here. So this paint is super thick, as you can see. It doesn't even move. It's super thick, so we don't need a lot. And then, of course, I have white because white is like a necessity. White, how do we make white? We can't. It's just like the primary colors that, you know, we need that yellow, we need that blue, that magenta, that red. And then the other ones, we can just mix them together. Okay, let's see if I get the kind of pink, and I'm gonna have to deal with that because it's the only red that I have. This is a cardinal red. It's very beautiful, but I don't know if I'm going to get the kind of pink that I want, because I want like a more vibrant pink. But let me see, I don't, all the colors are a little muted. No, with this purple, it's got like white in it, so it turns a little gray, and I don't want that. So we are going to use what we have. It depends on the type of red that you use, that you're gonna get like exactly the color that you want. So you have your color there, and then because we're gonna do something like smaller and you want a better tip for your brush, just roll your brush. When you roll your brush, so you can get a better tip. So now I'm able to see my design. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to do a first layer. When you paint on glass, you don't want to paint and repaint and repaint, because then the color, the paint just comes off. So you want to give your first layer. And then leave it alone, let it rest, and then come back for another layer. So you just follow your design that you have, and you can perfectly like freehand this if you don't want to use a stencil or like a mini tracer. But of course, it's easier just to go for the sure, right? So I'm going to make it a little bigger there. Bigger. Okay. So the pink is not the pink that I was hoping for, but that's the only red that I have. So it's not so vibrant, but we will, what we're gonna do is that probably when I do my lime green, like very vibrant, maybe it's going to give more life to this pink. So for this first part, we are not going to overdo this. We are just going to give the first layer. We don't worry. And then we let it dry, and then we will come back. So you want your little brushes because like this flip-flop, it's not like a super miniature one, but it's small. So we want to have our small pointy brushes. Or you can also only use markers if you wish. But of course, if you like to paint, you want to have that feeling of, you know, the brush and all that. So you can put your hand like inside. And then when I teach inside of my painting membership that I have more time than in the paint parties, I just remind everybody to use your little finger, your pinky, because your pinky, it's like a place of support. So when you are doing something smaller, you can have more control of your hand instead of, you know, just, oh, I thought there was another part in there, but it's just one part on this side. So you have more control versus just, you know, having your hand like in the air. Okay, so we're gonna let that pink dry. Probably is dry already. I have my ceiling fan on. So that is going to be pink. And then, oh, I should have made it like these with a pink flower, but it doesn't matter. So we're gonna do some, let's see if we can get like a very vibrant green. Okay, just a little bit. We don't want to waste the paint. And then more yellow. Okay, it's gonna be more yellow than green because we want to do lime green. So let's see, a little bit of green. Yeah, lime green. So probably this one is gonna help a lot to bring more of a tropical vibe, something like more vibrant. Okay. I'm going to do this little flower here. With our lime green. Okay, our little brush. Let's see how it looks. With these flip-flops, we can have so much fun with color. So we can make like all different colors. We can make dots, we can make stripes. They are fun. Okay, so we have the little flower there. I'm gonna wash my brush. Now let's see what we can do like in the center. So now we are going to grab some of this steel. This one is aqua. Of course, I love it. I love all these colors, aqua, Bahama breeze, all this type of ocean colors. So we're gonna grab this one and we're gonna make, let's make the strap with this one. So we can use any colors that we want. So we're going to do the strap. Going to look cute. So we're gonna go in here. Go, go, go. There, we have one strap. And then we're gonna do the other strap. So we have fun with these. Now we have our flip-flop. And now that we have like the basic colors, so let's do like red here in the middle. Anything goes, anything goes, you know, we can design these the way we want. So now I'm just going to give another layer for the pink. Let's do another layer for the pink. And now it's going to show that it's gonna be covering more, but now we don't have the trouble that the paint is going to come off because it's already dry. So I'll do like at least 3 flip-flops around my glass. Then I'm going to have to bake it. That sounds like really weird to say that you're gonna bake a glass, but yes, you do. So you bake it, and that way you cure it, and then you can use it. Of course, you have to be careful when you wash it. You don't want to put it in the washer machine. Okay, if we have like smaller brushes, we can use smaller brushes, or if you have markers, you can use your markers too. Anything that makes you feel like comfortable using. Okay, second layer, and now the color is looking better, right? So I'm going to, now the color is like consolidating. It's like looking more more solid. It doesn't look transparent. Now in here, but of course it's just because the other layer was already dry. If not, that paint would be coming off. Okay, I finished this layer, and probably when this is dry, I will just go and add another layer. And then I have like super small brushes. So this is a 0. So let's try just for a little corner in here. Little tiny corner. I have to run for an appointment. Oh, okay. Thank you, Pat. Thank you so much for passing by, and have a good rest of your afternoon. Take care, okay? Okay, so we're gonna go like here. Okay. With our super little brush. So you can be as detailed as you want. Okay. So that's what we have. And now we can come and give another layer for the straps, for the flower. And then we can decorate it too. So I'm thinking, how can I decorate this? So I can do dots, for example. Going just to something here. So if, for example, you kind of go outside, you can just fix it with your nail because it's wet, so you can fix it. Okay, that's good. So it looks like this, and now we can make probably we can make stripes, we can make dots. So that's when I have to. So if we have this, for example, we have the pink. Let me just do this, the little strap a little bit more. So we can do some of the light green dots. So I go there. So what's your favorite color? So what color do you think, like if you were buying flip-flops or designing your flip-flops, what color would you use? So let's grab a little bit of this green one. And now the colors are looking like more solid because we are doing the second layer. Okay, like that. Second layer. And it's looking so cute. So it looks like that. Then we can do, let me see if I have like a, is this green? I don't know if it is maybe this type of green. Yeah, sort of. But I don't know if it's gonna work for, like, for example, if I want to make like some lines. Yeah, it's like too light. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm going to grab some of these of the light pink, and we can do like some stripes, whatever we want to do. So we can do some stripes in there. Oops, moved. So I'm going to grab this. I don't have the wipes like close by. Then I'm going to make this line here. So we can decorate it like any way we want. So it can look like that, but then I'm gonna have to do another layer just to cover this more. Okay, right there. And then we can continue here, the lines. And it looks like that. So it's like a cute little flip-flop. And then what we can do is that, for example, we can grab, here we have the one that I was looking for. So we can do like fun dots, like that, around, like something fun. We can do the dots. So we have the fine tip too. So we can do some lines in here. So now that I painted with the other pink, I can definitely come and make another layer with this brighter pink that I wanted. But I needed to give the first layer like the foundation layer. So you see now it looks brighter. Like that. Yeah, it has more life. That's what I wanted. But even if we're going to use the markers, so we can make a first layer with our paint so it covers more, and then we can come back and paint with our markers, because not all the time they're gonna cover well. So now it looks brighter, so it looks nice. And then you can do like a bunch of details with your markers. But what I wanted to show you is that you can create things, you can create art that is useful at the same time. So that's our cute flip-flop. Then you can come, for example, and you can put like a rhinestone there, like in the middle, in the center of the flower, just to make it more fun. You can do your colorful dots around your glass, and then when you remove, so we're gonna remove the tracer. Okay. Okay. So we remove it, and then we have our flip-flop there. So it looks so cute, and then we can have fun with the other flip-flops around the glass. And we can make like different colors, we can make different designs. And that's what I wanted to show you. Then when you finish painting, you're gonna put it on the oven. But once it is finished, you're gonna have it like that with your straw. It's going to be, you're gonna have, instead of a white boring glass like that, a colorful one. So I hope you try it soon. Thank you so much for passing by, for joining me. Let me know if you're watching as a replay, or you were watching while I was painting. So I would love to say hi to you, even in the comments. Okay, guys, so have a great rest of your Thursday. Bye. Take care.